Hello everyone, and we're back to Mass Effect Andromeda. So now then,
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
where is it? I could have sworn they put a research terminal on these things. I could have sworn they did, but yet I don't see it anymore. That's awkward. Because I need a research terminal. Also, I'm impressed. I can't tell what. There's also supposed to be some new skins for the Nomad since I have the Deluxe edition, but yet I can't tell if any of these are new or not. I don't think they are. It's probably like the one thing I have to go pick them up from wherever I picked up my armor from. Which means probably back on the Nomad, not the Nomad, the Tempest. There's no research terminal though, because yeah, apparently you can actually do that one thing to upgrade the Nomad's shield recharge. Supposedly it works now. Supposedly. Let's hit this thing first. Oh god, the chest could be up the hill. That's worrisome. Yeah, this doesn't.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
Of course, it's not hot.
Guess we'll have to scan for the rest of these.
Wait. Right. Glyphs. Oh god, they've color-coded the things. That's interesting. That's definitely interesting. Bloop and bloop.
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
Do I actually have to do the puzzle? Nope.
Hey,
Yay.
I'm getting better at this.
Yeah, it's because the game didn't make us have to do the puzzle. Which I can work with. Okay, so now then... how to get to that? Cause yeah, I believe it's up. Yep, it's up.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal.
Oh god, going straight up is difficult. So yeah, more of that. So now we have those.
Heads up. Looks like a scavenger dump site.
Don't want to deactivate that. Who knows? No relevant data, yet there's obviously something
I've
wrong.
identified a datapad in this location, Pathfinder.
Talking about a small roaming gang today. Mentioned they were head to watch Little Mouse work his magic. Says it shows one to lead his all to glory. That if you give him a gift, he protects you from the heat. You can barely don't know that. This little mouse has a tiny pile of goodies in his cap. Think how far this bunch fit and see how this plays out.
This sounds like trouble already.
Oh god, it's one of these things where I have to go around looking for stuff. Oop. Bye. Okay. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Assault rifle mods. I don't use assault rifles. Sniper rifle mods. Pretty much good. Don't really need that.
Outlaw camp.
I detect...
Here they come!
Well, that's a bit awkward.
I've identified a datapad in this location, Pathfinder.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, see what I mean about that there's helmet things. They don't hit all the time, to say the least.
Okay, hold it. You. The way you're doing, my guys. Come in here. I want to talk to you.
Was that Isabel?
Yeah, I'll get to that when I'm done killing you
boy.
guys. I followed the gang to a small camp, only a couple dozen people. There's a guy standing in a crate, barely more than a kid. They called him Little Mouse. Talked about freedom and safety, and the group hung onto his every word. It's only garbage to me, but I'll try the kids' camp as a jackpot. I'm saying word to the boys, where we set for months.
Sam, this little mouse. Can you get a location on him?
Then we guys need more
I do not have
database.
enough information, Pathfinder. But I may be able to track down the scavenger writing these logs. Life support restored.
What's up?
Well, well. You're from the Nexus. Should have known. I don't sell to your kind. Matter of principle.
If you're Isabel, your brother sent me.
Kent? For what?
He wants you to go back with him. To Kadara.
Well, you can tell him I'm not going anywhere. On the Nexus, I was a merchant's assistant. On Kadara, I ran errands. Now, I make weapons for the most powerful gang leaders on Eladin. I get perks, protection, and no one would dare touch me. Finally get the respect I deserve. And the best part is, I don't have to talk to ass-kissing Nexus dogs. Except now, I guess.
Well, fine. Stay here.
I'll just tell Kent he's wasting his time.
Glad we reached an accord. Now get out of my camp. Didn't I tell you to leave?
I sure shot her. Would have made me more happy, but oh well. Oh well.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
I mean, yes, I have to actually go back to tell him. I can't just, you know, call him up and be like, hey, you don't want to go back. Yeah, more climbing up hills.
Ambient temperature is normal.
Steve. Okay.
Heat levels increasing.
Let's see, don't need that. Okay, so what's next on the list? Right, I missed that one, didn't I? Oh well. Now I guess the mid area. Yeah, work our way to that one, try to feel them all in close proximity. Try to cover that. Okay. So that way. I could always go. Well, not technically. That's what. Not entirely sure that is. How far away this giant thing is. So it's
Ambient
close, yet
temperature
far.
is normal.
It's a remnant site. Might as well go investigate the remnant site while I'm here.
That's the remnant derelict Morta's obsessed with.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for
Yeah,
resources.
that's way over there.
You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Thanks. I didn't realize I could do that.
A scourge site is nearby, Pathfinder. Remnant activity may be unstable.
I think that's it. Loading ammo!
Don't aim at me. So,
Is that a remnant storage device?
Pathfinder, I've extracted
Oh,
data
God.
fragments from this cache. They may be valuable later.
I have to locate more of them. I probably missed. There's probably one back at that one site. Just to spite me. you have to go all the way down there. Or I could hit this one first. Decisions. Either way, pain-free but right. Come on. Up the hill.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Oh yay, iron, the most useful of resources. Let's see, wait, is this enough or... No, it's just a point of interest, okay. That's over there, right. And of course I don't have ammo. Well, these are bots, so bots are useful. So it looks like a terminal, but yet this has no use. Joy. Oh well, back to the Nomad. And across the desert of desert brightness. Still, it's better freaking Thresh mod pops out. Nomad.
Let's do this!
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Okay, so if I hit here and here, then work my way down there.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Oh yes, it's on top of the rock. And that's what I was...
Detecting deep seismic activity in this area.
That thing is massive. I wonder what brought it down.
Wanna bet we're gonna run into a bunch of angry remnant?
Yep.
Trapped and cranky remnant.
Come on. Get up there. You're annoying me now, man. I need you to get up there. So put some more traction into the forward momentum. The only problem is I don't actually see a crest revolving this giant thing anyway, so... But it does give a decent amount of shade.
detect above normal temperatures.
I'm sorry, what? So, what was that? I'm not going to address that noise I just heard. This seems stupid. But how else am I going to go where I have to go? Well, I could go rent that way around. No, if we don't have enough move forward momentum, and now we're gonna fall back down. I hate mountains. Have I mentioned that? 'Cause yeah, not a fan of mountains. They just get in the way and make things tedious. Like that one section in Dragon Age. The Storm Coast or whatever it was, with all those hills. These horses made that, well, mounts made that exceptionally
Environment check.
easier since they
Temperatures are within
break
acceptable
gravity.
parameters. Life support at 100%.
Like Skyrim.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
We falling with style.
Heat levels increasing. Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Pathfinder, I detect broken scavenger machinery ahead.
Of course.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
I could have swore they
Ambient
added a research
temperature is
terminal
normal.
to this thing, but yet now they removed it. I mean, that's probably the drone. I'm confused. Yeah, forward protocols, all that stuff that I don't read because it's not really that important. There we go.
Hit them hard.
Firstly, poke. Something else has attracted my attention. What is it?
Heat levels increasing.
There's something else. What? Why do you want me to see game? No, do you want me to scan more of these things for some stupid reason? Yeah, we get the kinetic barriers. Oh, there's something else. But what? I don't understand. Okay, seriously, what seems to be the major malfunction game? What am I looking for? It's like, hey, there's something here, but yet I don't see anything here. I have it already scanned.
Pathfinder, this outlaw died from a highly
Wait,
infectious
what?
disease.
We can't let this spread to our people. Can we find the source?
What
Possibly,
outlaw?
if I receive more data.
But I'm sorry, what outlaw? There's an outlaw here? I guess there was a body here, but yeah, I don't see a body here. I'm confused. Fire brownie. Why would we even want to live on this planet? I guess there's trees, but still. Painfully bright sand planet.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Ambient temperature is my guess. Did you know this planet is hot? Did you know this planet
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for
has
resources.
shade, which
You
makes
can
it less
extract minerals
hot?
via your mining interface.
Anything else?
Life support is stable.
We need to get out of this heat zone.
Doesn't really look like it. Oh.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Stop. Just missed the chest. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. So, we have a thing there, we have a thing maybe there. I'm not sure it doesn't actually say what it is.
I don't think we'll last much longer in this.
You're in the shade. You're fine. Stop bitching.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
I think that's a remnant construction over there.
Yeah, I think.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Huh. Wait, it's up now. No, I thought it was up that one. Oh well. Unless it's this spot, seriously. Guess so. And the more you know. Oh god, that could be one of those things, you know, in this massive place. This is probably where we're going to have to fight the, you know, the Remnant Architect. But look at all this cover. It's just an annoying mouth cover. So we'll probably have to fight the frickin' architect here. Probably Lou I'm missing out, but oh well. It's not like I'm hurt. Well, let's go investigate this thing that isn't a thing.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Oh wait, we're back here. Aren't we? So did I miss something here? I must have. Sound trigger's alright over there. Okay, we're back now. So, what seems to be the major malfunction game? What? Why am I back now?
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Still hot.
Okay, so why am I back here, game? What seems to be the issue? There's nothing else. Like, hey, you should go back here, you missed something. But did I? Did I really? I don't see any bodies, I don't see any data pads.
Life support is back online.
Right. Don't see anything. And again, how am I supposed to see anything on this bright planet? But yeah, it's like, hey, there's a thing now. Didn't see a thing now.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Is it in the cave? Could be in the cave. Or maybe it's uphill. Nope, it looks like it's in the cave. Oh fine, let's go into the cave. Oh, I don't think I can drive it now. Yeah, not really.
Yeah. Still hot.
These mushrooms aren't important. Nope. Oh, joy. Well, this is gonna be fun.
Giving shield assist.
There's my shot.
Good work.
No, I don't want that. How much you take so much ammo?
Sam,
Poke.
another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Yeah, I mean, there's at least 2 more in the generator, so go figure. we sort of get how this works. And that's one of my complaints about this game, though, is it's like... It would make sense for on the first field plans for it to tell you, to constantly remind you how to do things, but once you get to like over 50% of the game, it shouldn't be telling you, hey, this here's a mineral zone, you can mine for things. Hey, it's hot. You should not be out in the heat. Did you know it's hot? Since there's a memory trigger, you need more memory triggers. You should know how to do this by now. Like seriously, game. It's like it's expecting people to be stupid constantly. Like, duh, I can't figure out what I'm supposed to be doing.
Enemies!
Duh, is it hot? I can't tell, despite the marker in the lower left corner. Sam, is it hot? It's hot, right?
Pathfinder, this technology was built by the scavengers.
Enemies incoming!
Poke.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains
Why
locked.
you think it is,
Additional
Ryder?
triggers are required.
You think it's a floating space cookie? What else would it be? Of course, the freaking memory trigger. Noises.
I don't think we'll last much longer in this.
Ryder, we're fine. I mean, look how life support. Well, fine. If this was a heat hazard 3, we might not be fine. But as it is, we're fine. Yeah, so that's Newton chunk over there. That was like more over yonder. That's probably crest that Newton chunk. Oh god. No, he's sand bothers me, and I suspect sandworms or starlet pits just swallow me up. Oh god, oh god. We had it. We failed. We're doomed. Okay. Okay. Getting a bit weird with that with the driving. Don't have enough momentum. Nope. Don't have enough momentum. Okay. There we go.
Looks like that was another memory gate, Sam.
And the last. However,
Ooh,
a deeper level of
that's
encryption is in place. Unfortunately, the conditions to unlock it haven't yet been satisfied.
Well, let me know when that changes. No telling what Dad was up to.
Well, there's a remnant architect over there. I think.
I detect above normal temperatures.
Do I want to go investigate? Probably not. Oh, man, that's useful. Do I want to go investigate? Find a way to unlock that security. I could go for though. Well, we'll save that for enough time.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is stable.
Could have swore the thing would be over here, this area, but oh well. So Newton Chunk. Do I just
So, Morta's still pissed off at the
drive?
Nexus. You'll want to be careful around her, kid.
It's amazing
No.
they managed to set up any kind of working colony on this hellscape.
They're Krogan. They can live anywhere.
Very much. Pretty much. The question is, how do I get into it? Just driving into it doesn't seem ideal.
Nice work.
Yep, and that's another single. They picked a very ideal location. Because, you know, double sinkholes. There's gonna be fun trying to get into.
Ring ahead. We should shake the outlaws loose.
We should, but man.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Don't make me go back over now.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Let me just
Move
stare at
along.
you with my
No
flashlight on.
outsiders. He's with me, human Pathfinder.
At least we brought Drac for this.
It's been a while.
Jorgel Strux sent me. I'm supposed to talk with Morta.
So now Strux is friends with the Nexus. Traitor.
Think I'm a traitor too.
Shut it, Breck.
Don't make me headbutt you. I absolutely will.
Tougher than you look. All right, go ahead.
I'll spread the word
Don't make me
so Morta
headbutt you.
knows you're here.
Good.
Go to the
Pathfinder
throne
must
room.
think he's pretty tough to just stroll in here.
Wonder how long he
Wanna
lasts in a real
headbutt you?
fight.
You realize we can hear you.
Still, it bothers me how many female Krogan there are compared to Mass Effect 1 through 3.
Went on a worm the other day. Almost got me.
We're lucky it's not after our skins. It's worse than a thresher maw.
Soft, squishy human like you should probably steer clear of the wildlife out there.
You said something about a worm?
Not a worm. The worm. Huge. Invincible. You can't miss it.
You mean the Remnant
Pops
Architect?
out of the dunes from time to time. Plows down everything in its path.
As if this planet wasn't deadly enough.
Good news is, it doesn't attack us. Doesn't seem to care about us at all. But stay out of its way. It'll barrel right through you, tear you to pieces.
Thanks for the heads up.
It was an accident. The terminal with Dr. O'Keefe's data was right next to the scrubbed ones.
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. O'Keefe?
Yeah,
I'm frantic
okay.
because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
No? Maybe? What was on it?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. I was acquainted with his protege.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
So, my main problem is the Krogan they just don't feel like Krogan in this. They're too not Krogan. Like, where is Rhett? These Krogan aren't badass. They're just, man, I'm Krogan. I'm a scientist. You're Krogan scientist. There's not that many Krogan scientists. Also, no wonder there weren't any Krogan females practically in the whole Mass Effect 1 through 3 thing. Apparently we all shipped them off with the Andromeda initiative. So, who was Dr. O'Keefe?
You talk about Dr. O'Keefe like I
2?
should know who that is.
Dr. O'Keefe was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics, and possibly curing the genophage.
And not using the slow genetic mutation approach the Initiative has invested in.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The Junker was aggressive.
Don't on this terminal. A real genuine found jerky, just like your Batmaster used to make. The kind of jerky you can put between your lip and gum during a fight, and the smell of blood mixes with the taste of salt and sends you into blood rage that much faster. We'll be taking off, so wait, seriously crazy on me. Now to one that wants to sell things. Well, there you go. Go away from that use of spatial parts and isn't worth paying for expensive repairs on. I've got a custom microwave bouquet and several hundred years of experience getting old guns firing again. Maybe you need a chemical or spine augmentation on the stock, or maybe an internal reskin of your barrel can help your firearm start pouring to the right to give you the accuracy you remember. My microfabricator uses polymer printing to form interlocking bricks that can be adapted to any shape. Might not be pretty, but we'll get you shooting again. Bring your old guns and something to offer. Gingerbread cookies? I had these before we went into Cairo, and I can't stop thinking about them. Pretty sure I got the name right. They were Zarya Pillman. They don't taste like much at first, but kind of sweet. But then they burn the back of your mouth after you swallow. I need more. I wrote down the recipe, but there's some stuff I can't get here. Ginger, I guess it's a plant. Nutmeg. Not also plant. Cloves. Part of a hoofed animal. Cloves are not part of a hoofed animal. Cinnamon. No idea what this is. Maybe misspelling it. Think it's a shelled animal. Oh god. I can get everything out. Offer pronto delivery. Copy lot to 452 plus up to 4 gingerbread cookies. The rest are mine. That was worth reading. The Krogan, they need their gingerbread cookies. Bots. There's the bots. Noise shadow. So let's see how. That don't need that. And don't need that. I wish they would put all the mods in one section. Instead of having me sort through it all. And there's no now. Which is GUI map. That one over there. First thing.
Don't talk to the customers. Well, look at that. Not one of those damn scavengers, are you?
I'm with the Andromeda initiative.
That's worse. Look, you want to buy, talk to my seller. I hired him so I don't have to deal with the customers.
Well, aren't you just fun?
The Nexus is paradise compared to this. You don't want to go back? Even a little?
So we can be your attack dogs again? Get treated like dirt until we finally fight back? This is no different than the rebellion back home. Only time we get respect is when we take it by force. We were stupid to think it would be any different here.
Good for you.
Bet the scavengers are crawling all over the salvage you pick up.
Not too bad. I pick my scrap out in Ataraxia, where squishies like you can't handle the heat. I don't get too close to the flophouse. Scavengers gather there like insects. Can't defend my salvage against those numbers. Look at me. I was a warrior, and now I fight vermin over a junk heap.
I should get moving.
I'll be here, selling junk.
You're too bitchy to be a
Pathfinder,
Krogan.
welcome. You don't welcome an alien into our colony, you ignorant child.
Shut up, old man. Sorry about that. Don't mind him. Credits are credits, I say.
He doesn't sound that old, even. This place is going to annoy me.
Your business won't get far if you only sell to
Also,
Krogan.
thanks for
Even
having a
concerned with
bright
proving
light
point
on the
and growing his
already bright
clientele.
planet.
Good thing he has me. Now buy something before he starts yelling again.
That's all you have. Yeah, take my salvage.
There's more to ever stop barking orders.
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Angara?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't think so. Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Eladin all the time. When she landed, she would
Then I
always
guess
stop
you
here
have
first.
a crush on her.
We climbed the dunes together, took in the view,
You
talked
have a
for
crush
hours.
on her.
Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
Were you guys?
Were you too? You know.
We were friends. At least I thought so. One day she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
I can't take this seriously. The kind-hearted Krogan. Seriously, what happened to the Krogan? What happened to the Krogan? I always said if they made a Mass Effect MMORPG, I would play as a Krogan, but now Krogan aren't looking that appealing. They're no longer the space badasses with their 4 quads. I mean, the quads. 4 quads. Anyway.
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush.
Krogan don't
In a
blush.
place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
You think something happened to her?
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Eladin. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
Yeah, let me
I could track her down for you. Make sure she's okay.
Salvager at the Paradise might know something.
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
I swear.
You seem different from the other Krogan.
They all seem different
My
from
father
those ones.
called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult. Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
What the hell is wrong with mind processing error?
Sounds like Helios was an easy choice for you.
New galaxy, new life. Not interested in being a merc like my father, or battling it out on Tachanka. I almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
Would have been pretty lonely.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here, we don't have to fight so hard. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
They'll come around.
I should get going.
My mind hurts. Also, our flashlight is still on. Building regulations, Please wear a helmet while building unless you really don't want to. Please use the welding torches. Don't use the welding torches for tattoos. Unless you're sure it's something you want on your skin forever. Great storage supplies. We've got computers. We know you're doing it, and we'll shoot you. Only add guns to things the plans say should have guns on them. See, now this here's more Krogan-ish. Don't fire your gun to the air in celebration unless you shout that you're going to do so beforehand. Thank you. More armor to upgrade the turrets. I was thinking the turrets get counterspined for the colony standards. Imagine that you're a proud warrior fighting for your people at the height of the Arachnite War. When the ancient spirits of Tanakha awaken and spread across the galaxy, someone charging, gaining magical powers and tied to the homeworld through the blood of Kairos herself. Always become horrible monsters. Can you conquer the beast within and save the galaxy? Join us in Krat the Raging, a live-action role-playing experience for Krogan who want to combine collaborative storytelling with light, non-lethal combat. All you need is a dice roll app, the light show omni-tool utility, dummy ammo for any gun you bring, and your own imagination. Meet your friends and have fun as a port of confinement. Oh god. Seriously, what is after the Krogan? Now they're LARPing. We're doomed. BioWare, what did you do?
Saw the worm bust straight through an old ship. Not a scratch on.
What did you do to the Krogan? Oh god, it burns.
I can't believe the terminal has gone missing.
Krogan were my favorites of Mass Effect race, and they've ruined them practically. Like some of them were fine, like I like Drac, okay? He's fine. He's not a rat. He's not a grunt. But he's still fine. He's up there. Some of the Krogan are still Krogan-ish. But then we get a bunch of these sciencey ones and peaceful ones, and it just doesn't work for me. Like, I get we're trying to diversify the Krogan, but the Krogan didn't need diversified. They didn't need to diversify races. I mean, that's a human thing. A human thought process that everything needs to be diversified nowadays. Like seriously. I need to just continue with stuff instead of losing my sanity. It's just stupid.
Better to live for myself than to see this.
Hey, look, more about the Baron jerky. And his thing needs to be cleaned. Cloned Baron meat. Oh god, it's not original.
Get away from Morna.
And look more quests. Maybe. Oh god, they're everywhere. Wait, that. Oh, that's the third. I'll be up there shortly. I just have to go pick up all these other side quests.
Better to live by yourself than
I'd love to take down the worm.
Don't be stupid. I'm leaving. No way.
Damn, look at the sky.
Wait,
Bert
what?
Sloan on Kadara is hiring.
Storm's dead, by the way. Oh, I guess the answer is you.
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
You probably saw pictures of my dad.
Your dad? You replaced him as Pathfinder?
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news. Enough trouble to occupy me here.
Scavengers?
Amongst other things. You seen the Flophouse yet? That's where they get together. 80% shacks, 100% trouble. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not, as you choose.
Guess we haven't actually
Tell me
been
more
to the
about the Flophouse
yet.
It's a loose collection of shelters where some scavenger gangs gather. They knock each other around, drink, and then when they're all riled up, run raids. And if you get close when they're hungry, well, that's how I lost a liver and gained a limp.
You're Krogan. You should be able to handle these things. What is wrong with you?
Have you had much trouble with scavengers at the colony?
Not yet. They're not that stupid. A bunch of squishies against 100-odd Krogan? Give it a little time. Resources run low, they'll get desperate, and who knows?
Thanks. This information will come in handy.
Just trying to help. Be careful out there, Pathfinder.
we. Oh. That's the thing. More quests for the Crest Gods.
Varka, listen to yourself.
I know what I saw. Did that worm think I wouldn't notice? It's my squad, not Gren's, and I'll be damned if I let them take orders from him.
What's up?
What do you want me to do?
Handle it, Cortic, or I will.
Half the time, I feel like I'm the only one holding this colony together.
Trouble?
Varka and Gren fought together back home, side by side, but always in competition. Made them stronger. Now they have no enemies to fight, so they're fighting each other. I can see the tension building, colonists taking sides. This is how clan wars start.
Sounds like all they need is something to shoot.
That's exactly what they need. Best way to stop this feud is to perform a rite of union.
Which is?
Shove them into a ring with a beast. Make them fight as a team. Defeating a common foe creates a powerful bond. Krogan don't take that lightly. Help me perform the rite, and we can hold this colony together.
So, how exactly?
How am I supposed to help with the rite?
For one, they need something to fight.
I hope you don't mean me.
No, but I do need you to help me drive a beast into the arena. Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
Sure, why not?
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Good. Set this lure out in the wild to attract a fiend. The beast might be
fiend.
feisty at first, so stay on your toes. I'll keep Varka and Gren from each other's throats till you get back. Good luck.
Hopefully it doesn't expect me to just enter wild fiend habitat. I was gonna say, hopefully it doesn't mean for me to actually just go find one. 'Cause I've already murdered several.
We'll catch up. Sure thing, Grot. I have stories, let me tell you.
Also, are you
I
important?
don't sell Rincol to humans. Matter of principle.
Oh yeah, that stuff would screw me over. Anyway,
What made you
questions.
pick up and come to Helios?
I was sick of living on a dead planet, watching my people tear each other apart. Hitching a ride on the Nexus was a chance to start over.
But you left the Nexus.
And built this. Best decision the Krogan ever made. Just wish it was on better terms. Not wise to burn bridges out here.
What's Rincall?
Krogan alcohol. Like drinking a live grenade. I distill it myself. Strongest in the galaxy.
That's impressive.
Not really. I'm the only distiller in the galaxy.
Remind me to stock up.
What's it like living out here?
It's no paradise, but it's easier than Tachanka. Back home, stepping outside during a nuclear wind could tear the plate from your skull.
Yeah, Tachanka wasn't very fun.
What do you have against selling Rincall to humans?
Spent too much time babysitting humans who think they can stomach it. Fact is, you can't. Maybe it won't kill you, but it'll leave me a mess to clean up.
I bet I could handle it.
Typical.
No, Ryder. That was a bad idea.
That's all for now.
Back to it.
Hey, look, a nerd not.
Ryder, this is Grot, an old friend. Practically built this whole place. Don't let the fact that he's Erd-not bother you. We can't help it.
What do you think of the colony? Pretty great, huh?
Yeah, it's your job.
It's rustic.
That's what we're going for. Rustic.
I'm guessing you have questions.
Definitely.
There's a lot of prefab materials here. And shuttles.
Some of it was gear we had stored away on the Nexus.
The rest we sort of stole when we left. Not like anyone was gonna stop us.
Yeah, fair enough.
How long has the colony been here?
Since we left the Nexus. After the mutiny.
Just like that? Leave the Nexus, start a colony?
We're Krogan, kid. We can live anywhere.
Could have parked our tails on a volcano and handled it just fine.
See, now you're acting like a Krogan. You, I like. Thinking you're a nerd not. You people are actually Krogans. Good for you. Compared to half these others.
The plants here. Where'd they come from?
Ever since the clan got here, Vorn and his assistant have been working hard on the greenhouse.
We built him and Hark some pretty fancy digs. Lights and everything.
Light.
New Tachanka's plants grow way better than the ones back home. Way less radiation.
You seem at home here, Drac.
And you're not getting any younger. Ever think of retiring?
The day you dig my grave, old-timer.
Sad honor that'll be.
How do you know Drac?
We mined together back when our quads had barely dropped.
Now I just can't seem to get rid of him.
Well, there you go.
I'll talk to you later.
Now then. What's up?
You Ravenor Brank? Struck sent me. He said that you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Hey, Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morda?
I'm Nakmor Morda, Overlord of the Krogan in Helios.
Overlord?
Drac, Kesh said you had a new job.
She didn't tell me you did.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling.
Don't mind my
I've never
flashlight.
stood so close
I
to a
forgot how to
Pathfinder
turn it
before.
off.
Mostly because the Krogan never got one. Welcome to New Tachanka.
You mean that? Because it doesn't sound like you mean that.
You're right. I don't. You weren't there when the Council species on the Nexus banded together to screw over the Krogan. Again.
We're still bitching
New
about
galaxy,
that.
same crap.
I'd
We're
just like
still
you to give me, personally, the benefit of the doubt.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
Our outposts are new. We could use the advice.
Your manipulation is so transparent. No advice for you, only regret. Watch, the Krogan will thrive and the initiative will pay. Get out of my face before I smash it.
Well, aren't you just a bitch?
A pleasure catching up with the new Krogan hierarchy. See you soon.
Nah, I can't just draw weapons.
Mortis a hard ass, but that surprised even me. Not good.
Yeah. Maybe.
The initiative will pay. She said that, right? I didn't imagine it.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
Yeah, that did sound like a threat.
Some of those scavengers on patrol.
That's where you...
Getting a bit stuck. Okay, so there was that which
Don't tell anyone a human gave
this way, yeah, this way. Here we go.
Drac, sir, you're here. Settle down a second, Hark. Sorry, this is just more excitement than I'm used to. I tracked the stolen transport to one of Eladin's moons. You need to take your ship.
This music.
Nothing we've got has stealth.
Seriously, this music. I could just stay here for a while and listen to this.
How did they steal the transport?
I had the security system off while I was transferring a new sample and, well, they snuck in from the far side. Morda thinks Vorn took transport for a sample run. I didn't tell her otherwise.
If she finds out what really happened, she'll fry your quads over a low fire.
I know. Thank you so much for helping me.
We'll be back soon.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
be
not
here.
ready yet. So that's basically one of those go do this quest things. I think I'll probably do that in the next video. For now, I'm gonna go summarize this part up. I'm not near Mortar. I'm just in the proximity of transitioning over this way.
Grot the nut.
Okay, so where am I going? Only down. How do I get down? I'm confused. Maybe I have to go this way and then that way.
At least the scavengers haven't attacked us yet.
Sorry, Pathfinder. No outsiders in the family quarters.
Okay, well that's the family
They'll
quarters.
do anything.
That's back over there. This way. Getting stuck on things.
Blood threshers, come on. Make a bet. Double your creds with the blood threshers? Got your winning ticket right here. So, you in?
All right, I'll take my chances.
Sure, why not? It's not like I have. It's not like I'm losing money. 10. Wow. I can't tell which is which. Oh, there's your deck. And then first the terminal. Stuff. Yeah, power to be a offer. Anyway.
Raven or Brank?
Quiet. Anyone tells Morda I'm talking to you and I'm kicked out.
Spit out what you know, and I'll take it from there.
Okay, okay. I said quiet, not rude.
What?
Did you see the crashed ship as you landed? Morda's after the drive core.
She can't activate it. It's remnant.
What are you talking about? She's building a bomb.
With a drive core as a power source? Sam?
Dangerous to those handling it, but in the end, very possible.
Yeah, but let's blow up the
Demolition
Nexus.
team's been busting down walls for months, battling those robots and scavengers. Lots here want peace with the Nexus. If Morda gets that drive core, boom, it's over. Now get away from me.
Thanks, Frank.
Well, there you go. We should probably stop that from happening.
Did that Krogan just call me rude? Seriously? A Krogan?
Thanks,
Is
Ryder.
that your takeaway from that conversation?
No, I know. Let's go see about that drive core.
You've got an instinct for this, Pathfinder.
Did I win? Oh, that's the team. Right
Well, no refunds.
So I actually won that one, I guess.
Behind you? Not my
We.
Hey, Nexus, back me up. The initiative did cure the genophage like they promised, right?
Not a cure. They've made some good progress.
Barely. There's no point in getting our hopes up.
It's our duty to populate the colony with strong, not more offspring. Am I right?
You need to listen to her on this one. Maybe back off a little.
Don't you want a few little ones running around?
You know I do, but I'm not setting myself up for heartbreak. I'll consider it when the cure is actually a cure.
Okay, well, besides grabbing all these crests and stuff, at least we know what the Krogan are up to. They're gonna blow up the Nexus. Wonderful. But we can't let that happen, because there's still crests to turn in at the Nexus eventually. Fun times. Anyway, for now I'm going to be listening to this music, and then the next video, we're going to go, I guess, do Drax loyalty mission. Won't that be fun? So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.